Aquarius, welcome to your July 2020 reading. Thanks for joining us. My name is Michelle.
My name's Richard.
Let's get started with your reading. Aquarius, for your oracle card. For July, we've got Clown of Crossroads. Very much a symbol of being at a point in life where you have two ways to go. Now, I get a chance, an opportunity that's opening up in front of you, and it's to perhaps lead a different life. It could also potentially mean that in order to achieve greater success in your life, you have to leave something behind, which of course there's sadness involved with that as well. So we'll see where that goes, Aquarius. And Richard's pulled a card from the Mausolea Oracle.
It's a card of Arawn, and he's the master of the hunt. And he tends to lead without micromanaging.
So we'll see where this goes here for you, Aquarius. Of course, it can be vice versa, or if you're cross-watching, this could be an Aquarian that you're dealing with. I've got you here at the bottom of the deck, Eight of Swords, which feels like a confinement of some kind, whether it's, I don't feel it's actual physical confinement, it feels more like something that you're trying to free yourself from.
And here I've got the Star on the bottom of the deck. As I was shuffling, I was getting the World as well, so we'll see where that goes.
Let's start with the status of this relationship, how you feel about this person or the situation, the strengths, the challenge, advice on what to do, advice on what not to do, what's hidden or unexpected, and the potential outcome.
Okay, status of the relationship, how this person views you, Aquarius, strengths, weaknesses, what this person should keep doing, what they should stop doing, what's hidden for this person, and the outcome if nothing changes.
So when we talk about the Devil, it feels to me that there is a situation in which you have felt in the past that there was a lack of options. It feels like you have stayed in a situation or stayed in a place or stayed in a relationship in which there has been a very strong bond, but the energy that I'm also picking up around it is that it's a feeling of not being able to let go, mainly out of a feeling. I get this strong sense of feeling like you didn't have other options, you had nowhere to go, so you felt bound to this person or the situation.
Okay, looking over here, we have the Six of Wands in the reverse, so it's a feeling of defeat around this person over here.
How you are viewing the other person? Well, we've got the Lovers in reverse, so look at this.
And you know, when you look at the Lovers card, it really is just the Devil card, isn't it? But just the lighter side.
The lighter side. Yeah, so this feels like free energy. This feels like something that is tied, bound, chained. We have these two people here chained. In this card, of course, they're free. Now, it feels like that moment just before you let something go. It feels like that, and there's hesitation. You don't know what to do. It's about making a tough decision. It's a major choice as well. I get a major life decision to go one way or the other, and you're struggling with it. I get a lot of struggle with making this choice.
Okay, looking over here, how this person views you. We have the Six of Pentacles, so there is that feeling of equal give and take, but what I'm getting here is more about a mutual decision possibly being made here. Something where both parties agree.
Let's have a look in the strength. We've got the Knight of Wands. That feels to me like movement or relocation. So Aquarius, it seems like there's a situation in which you feel almost like you've got no choice but to let something go because you want to go towards something else. Now, it's not necessarily another relationship. It could be moving to a different town, a different state, a different country, somewhere where you feel like there's more potential.
Yeah, I'm not getting new love out of this at all. All right, let's look at the strength on this side. Ace of Wands. Similar energy. New beginnings. I'm really getting the vibe here, but we're talking about a couple here, Aquarius, where Both parties feel like it's time.
Yeah, I get that as well. The challenge, the Five of Wands in reverse. Well, it's all about coming to an agreement.
Yeah, without too much conflict.
With that Six of Pentacles, I see that there's from one side especially, there is a deep need to be seen to be balanced and fair.
Right. And, if that means that one person needs to be taken care of by means of some sort of financial settlement along the way, then so be it.
Yeah, it feels like that to me. It's all about getting to a point where, it's this relationship has become too challenging. It feels like the relationship's become too challenging, and one in particular feels like they want to move away. The other person is accepting of that.
They are.
I get an energy of acceptance. There's still sadness.
Right, but there also might be some excitement as well with this Ace of Wands here too.
It could be that.
That's why I'm saying I feel like both people are feeling like there's an upside to this decision.
Right.
Okay, looking over here at the weakness, death. Yeah, it's getting used to not being with this person anymore. I get the sense this is a long-term kind of arrangement, a long-term relationship. It might have been a marriage, or if not a marriage, then two people who've been together a long time, and they're used to each other. The challenge is getting away from that and living on your own.
And change, right? Change.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Let's have a look and see what the advice is. Well, we've got the Eight of Wands. Well, here it's about quickening movement, things happening faster. Once there is the agreement to do it, it feels like you have to act upon an opportunity quickly in order to move towards something. For some reason, I'm getting that's more about career, or it could be about some kind of personal goal that you have.
Well, the other thing is that you don't want to be put in a situation where you leave this too long and then one party wants to change their mind. That's kind of what I get from that.
Okay.
All right, let's look over here. We'll look at that. What should this person do? We've got the Five of Wands, and that's interesting. That's in the upright. We've got the Five of Wands in the reverse over there as the challenge. So this person looks like they will be resistant. I might change my tune on this Ace of Wands here. Maybe this person wants a new beginning. Maybe deep down that's what they want. They're accepting of your decision, reluctantly though, it seems. Now that I see this Five of Wands up here is what they should do.
Yeah, I think that person may still want to. Now, I feel that they're a fair person. I feel that they're a just person.
Yeah.
But they still want to fight for this.
Yeah.
They still want this relationship.
It seems that way.
What not to do? We've got the Hangman in reverse. We'll keep waiting, right? Keep procrastinating.
It's the exact opposite energy of this Eight of Wands, isn't it?
It's not making the choice. The thing is, this is kind of hanging about. This is hanging about, not making the choice, letting things kind of slide into something that feels toxic or unhealthy. And with the Devil and the Hangman attached to it, it feels to me that, Aquarius, I've got it as you, feeling much better once you let this go.
Yeah, and once you leave. See, the thing is, I think this is stressing you out, this whole situation. This person, I think, looking at this now with this Five of Wands, it kind of changed things for me once I saw that. We've got the Six of Wands here in reverse. I see that as being submission, saying, oh, well, defeated, this is the way things are. But still at the same time, wanting to fight for this. It's kind of like losing the battle but trying to win the war. That's what I get with this Five of Wands over here. And this challenge being death, it's the ending of something. The challenge is the ending for this person. They don't want things to change, not really. They understand why you want to leave, but I think you should expect them to fight for this. And that's why I think it's important for you to make a fairly quick exit. Because the longer you hang around, the more stressed the situation's going to get. And I think the greater of a chance is that you might be inclined to change your mind, which might not be in your best interest to do so. At least that's what the cards are saying over here. Right, let's look over here. The Chariot in reverse as what this person shouldn't do. I think it's restricting your movement, Aquarius.
You know, when we talk about crossroads, energy and being at that crossroads, this is about resisting that turning point, that change. You know, when we've got two pathways to go, it feels to me like that energy over there is choosing not to act on any path, you know, maintaining the status quo.
That's right.
And when we talk about maintaining the status quo, especially when you're being called to go towards a new phase of life, the thing is, the energy that I'm getting around this is that taking something into a new territory, there's something that's fresher about this, something that needs to be seen a different way from the person that's resisting. So let's see. What's hidden? Well, we've got Temperance. So there's balance. It's finding that compromise. So I feel that as I said, I'm getting a strong energy that the other person here, that's, although they're resistant, they will be fair. They may not want this to end, but they'll still be fair. They'll come to some kind of agreement. And whatever that may be. Now, it could be financial, of course, if this is about a divorce, a breakup, a splitting up of finances that have been joint. Or it could simply be coming to terms with, you know, well, maybe it could be a situation where you spend some time apart, but not completely, you know, separation, more of a separation. Some kind of compromise here so that somebody else can do something that they feel that they need to go towards. It could even be, for instance, somebody going off to study something for a period of time, leaving the other person behind. Something like that.
All right, let's look at what's hidden on this side. The Fool. See, the thing is, what this person is ignoring, and that's the earlier interpretation of this Ace of Wands that I came up with first, is that not only is this a new opportunity for the person who's leaving, but once they're gone, they can say, hey, wait a minute, I'm free to do what I want too.
Exactly, that's right. New territory. Now we've got the Six of Wands, which is, it feels to me like one person's going to feel defeated, the other person's going to feel pretty good about the situation.
The defeat here, I feel, is going to be a fairly short-term feeling.
Yeah. The problem, though, with that Five of Wands, when we feel like one person's won and the other person feels defeated, it's coming from the ego. It's like
right.
It's a lot of if you think of any kind of battle here, it's more about the ego, how that person feels like they failed or that the other person has won.
It's like that Five of Swords kind of energy, you know, the picture of the guy smug, you know, walking away picking up the swords while the other person's just sort of dejected. It's very much that kind of feeling, seeing both of these cards here like this.
Yeah.
All right, let's look over here at the outcome. Page of Swords. You see, it's starting again, right? It's starting again. It's almost like a second adolescence kind of situation. But you know, but starting again, it just gives me that air of a fresh start too, with this Page of Swords upright as the.
But they don't feel like they're ready.
Yeah.
The thing is, that person doesn't feel. I think that, Aquarius, you're the one here that has been thinking about this probably for a long time, so you've gotten used to the idea. You've
probably planned it out in your head as well. For this person, I get it's a little bit of a surprise, a bit of a shock to them.
Yeah.
But in the end, I think they're going to come through on it. But they are going to feel a bit like a babe in the woods, right?
Yeah, it feels like that. It feels like a kind of, I don't know why I'm getting this image in my mind, but like somebody kind of peeking, taking a peek out from the safety net, you know, oh, what's out there? Oh, I don't know if I'm ready for that or not. But the thing is, I think they might be ready. They're more ready than what they think, or at least there's an energy here of, kind of just trying anyway, right?
Yeah.
Getting over, conquering one's fear of change and just giving it a shot, seeing what it's like, testing the waters, that kind of feeling. And being up for the challenge, with that Five of Wands. Like, that's a suggestion of being up for the challenge. Seeing it as, yes, it's a challenge, but being up for the challenge, standing there with that Ace of Wands saying, hey, you know what, if that person can do it, I can do it too.
Yeah, Ace of Wands in one hand, sword in the other, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see where this goes in the extended reading, guys. I hope that you join us there. The link is below in the descriptions box, and that will be on the Vimeo channel. About a 25 to 30 minute reading. We'll be clarifying everything. Also looking at some Lenormand cards and also some oracles for guidance as well. If you are enjoying these readings, please press that thumbs up button and leave us a comment below. Let us know how we're doing. And also, if you're a newcomer, please do subscribe. We'd love to have you. Don't forget our personal readings. You can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, for more information. And guys, as well, don't forget to check out our Soul for Repair playlist, and there you'll find readings that are done in this style, but they're not sign or time dependent. Wishing you the best with this, Aquarius. We'll see you in part 2, or we'll speak to you again very soon.
Thanks, Aquarius. Goodbye and good luck.